Hello, my name is Marcello and this is my first YouTube video. I'm an artist and I just recently started streaming on Twitch. Before I get too off track, let me just explain what I'm drawing. I'm a pretty big fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, and one of my favorite drag queens is Katya, and this is one of her all-star looks on like the episode where they do like reveals. For some reason, I've been planning on starting to stream for a while, and this has always been like the image that I've wanted to redraw. Like, even though Katya said that like she didn't plan this reveal and like really plan out what she was doing, I still really love how it turned out, and I just feel like it's really unique and it totally encapsulates like her personality. I know that right now it might just look like, oh, I'm tracing the picture and I'm not really doing anything skillful, but before I do like a drawing of a person, I personally prefer to trace out the outlines of the face, because I like to draw in a kind of more cartoony style, and it helps me notice like what lines I want to omit and what lines I want to include. After I move over this smiley face that was keeping me company all stream, I start actually sketching out like my version of the image, and I've always struggled with drawing people. Like for a while I would always just avoid it and just not draw them, because I just didn't know how to draw them well at all, and I still don't, but I still need to practice in order to get better at it. Here you'll see me redrawing this nose like a whole bunch of times, because like I said, I can't draw facial features, and like in real life I have like this huge nose, so I feel like sometimes when I go to draw people, I like always make their nose larger than it's supposed to be. So now I go in and try to draw like eyelashes, and they kind of just look very chunky, and then I end up like just leaving it kind of like an eyeshadow wing instead of the lashes, because I thought it looked better. And now I go in with the mouth, and even before you probably saw that when I was tracing, the mouth looked bad. So as you can imagine, the mouth doesn't look great when I'm drawing it like without, or just drawing it. I'm just gonna try to ignore these teeth, because like everything ends up getting changed eventually later on. But here I start going out and trying to shape the shape of her face, and I get into this dilemma of not knowing like if I should include like a cheekbone area or if I should just make it like one straight diagonal line. And repeatedly I'll just as you see that I just did right now, I like keep moving it so that I only see like half of the face to try to decide if I want to keep it like that. Now here comes along the hair that kind of just ends up looking very chunky, but I kind of didn't hate it, so I just kept going with it. Like, I like to draw angularly, and sometimes that can make hair look crusty, which kind of ended up happening, but Katya always talks about like being nasty and gross, so like maybe crusty hair just fits her brand. Even though I just started streaming on Twitch recently, I've been posting on my art account since my freshman year of high school, and now there's over like 200 drawings on there. So if you want to go check it out, go right ahead, no pressure. It's the same as I'm guessing I didn't make the channel yet, so I'm guessing it's hopefully the same if my name isn't taken. It's at Marcello, MarCelloo, because the 1 O was taken, which I don't understand why, but we move on. Right about here is when I kept checking on Streamlabs, which would like basically zoom me out like completely from the drawing, and every time I looked at it I just was repelled by the face, And whatever. I made that pun on stream and no one was there, so I felt like I had to include it here in the hopes that someone will hear it. Anyways, I decide that I didn't like the face, and I completely give up on like the realism of the face and just go cartoon and kind of make it aggressive and cartoony. It wasn't meant to be like offensive to Katya or whatever, but I hope she would like that face because I feel like it kind of suits her a little bit. Now I start going in with the outlines, and I was on TikTok and this person said that you should try to leave gaps in between some of your line art so it allows like the viewer's brain to sort of be able to like analyze what the lines mean, and like so each person could like decide where the lines go individually. But I tried doing that and I didn't exactly love how it ended up turning out, so I ended up going back and just filling in the spaces. I think doing that might be something that I have to practice before. I guess I could have practiced it here, but I didn't love how it was turning out. So now, or soon, I start going in with the colors, and I just do the flat colors now because I plan on finishing the drawing on my next stream. So if you want to check it out, it's at Marcello, like at the top right corner of the screen. So if you want to see me finish the drawing, you can follow me on Twitch at Marcello, or you can just subscribe here because I'll probably edit and post the stream once that finishes. I just want to thank you so much for watching. I know that I don't have any videos or really anything on here yet, but I plan on at least posting my stream time lapses on here, so if you want to see more of that, subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful day or night if you're watching this at night, and goodbye.